All right. Okay, so we're back with another video here, guys. So as you guys can see, we have this cool vacuum cleaner, and shout out Aqua for sending us this. I guess it's an electric gravel cleaner. So I already kind of set it up already, as you guys can see. So basically I just attach, there's this piece right here, so it attaches to the tube, and then it was very easy to attach. I was a bit confused, like what does the hose do? But basically, if you look a little bit closer here, I'll show you guys. If you look a little bit closer, there's different attachments. I think this is for sucking the water back in the tank. You basically put this on the floor. It has a little bit of a suction cup just to keep the vacuum in place. So this can be used to clean the tank and also used to refill the tank with water, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And then there was other brushes, like I saw there was this one. I'm not quite sure what this would be for. Maybe it's like a brush for like rocks, if you want to kind of scrape and then, you know, pick up the algae on the rock. I see there was like some filters here. I'm not again quite sure what this is about. I thought at one point maybe you put the sponge in here to add like another layer of a filtration in this little part right here in the tube. I think that might be for this. Again, there was like this part as well. I'm not again quite sure what that is for. And then this is the clip that will clip to the bucket as you are, you know, filling water, or if you want to clip this to your tank when you're sorry, not filling water, when you are sucking water out of the tank. And then again, there was this attachment as well, and I think again this is for when you are filling the water back in the tank. It's kind of yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to read the manual. What's interesting though is this little sock here, and what I realized this does is you can either suck water from this part right here. You can take it off and then add the hose, and then basically the hose will go straight in the bucket. But if you want to do a water change where you're not actually draining the water, I think what happens is that when you are sucking you know, dirt or whatever, it goes in here and this acts as the filter, so you're not actually losing water, which is awesome, because a lot of the time I don't want to lose water in my tank. It is nice to, you know, do a little bit of it. You want to do about 25% of a water change. People often do 50%, 75%, which is way too much because you're taking too much bacteria out of your tank. But if you want to just do a quick little, like for example when they're eating food and you just want to clean up very quickly, this is an awesome filter for that. So I want to try that out first, see how it works out. I'm gonna have to plug this in the wall first, because again this is an electric vacuum cleaner. So I'm gonna set the camera on my tripod here and show you guys how this works. All right, so we're gonna put the vacuum cleaner in the tank. Oh, Oz got scared a little bit here. Sorry, kid. So we're gonna put this in here. I will say this is pretty nice for my tank, because obviously I have a pretty large tank, and you know, if you look at it from far away, for example, if you can zoom in or zoom out, so this is kind of like, you guys can see the length. Wait, okay, so you guys can see the length, so I don't have to put my arm in the tank, which is very nice, because usually I do that. I usually put my arm in the tank when I'm cleaning, but you guys will see how much it sucks water, and just kind of how it works. So we're gonna turn it on, and then yeah, we'll see how it works. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it on. Oh, Oz is not, I don't think Oz likes the vacuum. You guys can see him, he's very curious. All right, so I'm turning it on. Okay. All right. So the vacuum is on, and I'm gonna just suck a little bit of the sand here so you guys can see it's working. Okay, so you guys see it's working. And what I'm thinking what's going on is that whatever stuff that goes in here, it's going into that little sock thing over here. And that's acting as the kind of the filter. So we're just gonna go like this. A lot of like dirt stays behind that piece of wood from Oz. So I'm just gonna move this. He's not gonna be happy just because this is his home. So we're just gonna move this a little bit. See what's going on. Wow, guys, check this out. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. So this rock right here, this is a lava rock, and the roots from the Anubias is attaching to the lava rock. As you guys can see, it's coming up with the wood. That is so cool. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. It's sticking on the lava rock. Oh, now it just it broke down. Okay, so we're gonna clean here a little bit. Do this. It's hard, you don't want to squish this little puffer fish. But one of the things I hate the most is, you know, you're doing a water change, and then, you know, like when you're doing a water change and, you know, you're draining water in that bucket, and then the bucket gets full, and then you have to, you know, dump the water. And sometimes you just kind of want to just pick up a little bit and, you know, not worry about the water part, you know. Okay, you guys can see it's sucking, it's working. Okay, I do think though, if you have the pipe though that goes into the bucket, I think it does suck a little bit more water. This is really just picking up some of the excesses. Oz is not happy right now. He's very because they're very territorial. You know, he doesn't like when things appears in his tank. Yeah, most of the water sprites are plant melted from the store, which is very normal. So what do you do in this case, you know, when your plants are turning brown and, you know, you just bought, you know, $150 worth of plants? You know, a lot of people will panic in these types of situation. And you know what you're supposed to do is, obviously you need to add a little bit more fertilizer in your tank, and this is just the plant readjusting to your water perimeter. So it's totally normal. It does suck obviously, but it's totally normal. And I always tell people to just leave it, let the plant adapt. As you guys can see, this plant was plant melting. I don't know if you guys can see this one right here. And now you see that low green over here. This is the new growth. So you just got to be patient and just let the plant do its thing. Okay, so for this pipe thing, I will say one of the things I don't like about this is that I don't know how this will stay in. Like, it's very floppy. And what I might do in the future, I might actually just make like my own custom pipe, because it's so flimsy, and you know, accident can happen, and the worst is when water goes everywhere in your room. So let's just take, I guess, this piece off like this, and then this pipe, yeah, will go in here. Okay, so let's put this back in here, and we will start again the vacuum and clean. Okay, All right, so yeah, that's a lot of flow. That's a lot of flow. Holy. Whoop. Okay, so as you guys can see, yeah, lots of water in here. To be honest, it was going quite fast. So when I'm doing a water change, for example, with the manual vacuum, I don't know if you guys saw, but I pinched the tube here because I thought maybe it was going to slow down the flow. But yeah, I guess this is kind of a disadvantage because you can't really control the flow rate. And maybe there is a setting that I just don't know yet. But yeah, it's coming in quite fast, so it's very hard to really control, like, because you know, usually I would be pinching on this and then I'm gonna be sucking, and then you know the water is kind of filling up very slowly, but because it's sucking so much water, it is hard to kind of just grab all the spots, you know what I mean? And also my tank is pretty clean right now, so I'm trying to find spot to clean and I can't really find anything. But yeah, this is quite interesting. I will say though, if we are doing it the other way, sorry, where I would be adding water to the tank, I think this would be a great tool, because as you guys saw, it is sucking quite a bit of water, so I think it would be a great tool to add water to the tank after water changes. But to be cleaning the tank, I'm gonna have to find a system where this is a little bit easier. What you could also do is, you know, glue your own tube on the thing, and then you could pinch the tube. Because I'm just scared that if I'm gonna be squeezing like this on a piece of plastic, this thing could potentially bust open one day. I'd rather have an actual tube rather than this. But overall, I really like the product. I think it's pretty solid. I think I'm gonna be using this tool for other purposes though, like especially for the other tanks that we are growing plants in it. I think this would be a great tool to kind of suck all the excess of water when we're spraying the plants. But for now, I think I'm gonna stick to my manual vacuum cleaner. But yes, you guys will definitely see this in other videos. But again, thanks for watching, and thank you AQQA for sending us this product. We have other products in the future with them that are coming in. We are discussing getting new tanks, breeder tanks for our fish, and then we are also planning on doing a terrarium setup with one of the tanks that they're going to be giving us in the next couple weeks. Not right away here, just because again I'm going to be going to France, and I have lots of content for you guys for that. So again, thanks everyone for watching this video. Oh, look at Oz. Oz, say something here. Say bye. Can you guys see him? He's right here. Oh. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please make sure to like and comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.